So in this video, I want to share 5 things that I learned that make me money every single day online. So if you want to learn how to make money online, then you're going to most likely need to know these 5 things. Helping you figure out how to have more time freedom, helping you figure out how to make more money, helping you figure out how to be happier doing what it is that you do each day. You know, we work 25% of our life. So you're either going to love that 25% or you're going to not love it. I'd rather you love it and help people. And when I find myself helping people and progressing towards something, it makes me much happier. So I don't know what it is for you, but I really like that. I learned how to create and edit videos. Obviously, I couldn't even be telling you about this if I didn't make a video about it. So I believe learning how to make a video, learning how to edit it, and it's nothing special. I just shoot the video, I cut the front and the back off, and if I'm filling up to it, I'll add some extra things to show while I'm telling. So I'll put maybe an overlay or something that can help people better understand what I'm talking about. The next thing I learned is copywriting. I read a lot of copywriting books. I read a lot of books about sales. I actually did sales in multiple different niches, if you will. Car sales. I did sales over the phone. I did sales to sell vacation packages. I did sales to sell nutraceutical products, and then I sold, physical products. I did some MLM stuff. All of these things gave me an incredible education about how to sell. And you need to know how to sell. And you need to know how to market. And one thing that I do that helps me be better at this is to change the words. So selling is just helping somebody make a decision that's going to better them in the future, right? So they're going to be able to use the information you gave them to make a better decision. That's selling. You're helping somebody make a decision. Marketing is educating people about what it is that you do to solve their problem. If they don't know what it is that you do to solve their problem, how can they buy the solution? So I learned that. And then I learned how to communicate. When you learn how to communicate with people, you just basically think about if you were going to help somebody, let's say you were going to help you 3 or 4 years ago, what would you need to say to that person 3 to 4 years ago that would get their attention so that they would realize that you had a solution for them? What I find out in our program, Build Lab, it's a community. It's a paid membership community. You pay monthly. It's like $97 a month. You can learn about it down in the description. But we get in there and I teach you how to sell digital products. You're not making a bunch of products. You're really going to have 1, maybe 2 products. And they're going to be, one's going to be a paid subscription program where you're going to get paid monthly on a monthly recurring. I show you how to create digital products and programs. I show you how to create a community. I show you how to do copywriting. I show you all these things, right? You can learn about it, just go down in the description. But when you learn to communicate to one person, like I'm just literally looking at a camera right now, but because I've identified who my ideal person is, the person that I'm the best to help, which is really just me 5 or 10 years ago. I've been doing this since 2007, and I think back when I was trying to make money online because I wanted to be able to live anywhere. I'd done brick and mortar businesses, I've done all kinds of businesses, but I like the online space just because it's easy to create a product that actually helps people. You can do it from anywhere, you can make as much money as you want, and you can have this freedom to roam and do whatever you want. And I really like that. And it just fits my lifestyle. I like to be able to do whatever I want and help people. I like the internet. I like computers. I like building things. I say those things because that could be you. And this could be right up your alley. And so I learned to communicate. Copywriting taught me frameworks. It taught me how to put things in a certain order that the mind does best with understanding and taking action. Learning sales, I realized what sales actually was. I learned what marketing was and communication. So number 1, how to create and edit videos. Number 2, copywriting, sales, and communication. Number 3, I learned how to build a course. I learned how to build a community. I learned how to do weekly Zoom calls to support my community. Because when people join Build Lab, the thing that's down in the description if you want to join, it's a digital program. It's like a hybrid digital program because it's like part live, part recorded videos. It's 9 pillars, 27 modules. And then I have templates and all that stuff in there. I templated all my sales funnels, sales videos, everything like that, so that you can hit the ground running. But I learned how to build that. I learned how to build a course. I learned how to put PDFs in things. I learned how to build a community and help the community and connect the community together. And this is a practice. You constantly learn how to do this stuff. And then I learned how to get on Zoom each week. We get on Zoom every Monday and Thursday at 2 different times for different time zones. And I get on there and we collaborate with each other and we do Q&A, and I help them. I help them overcome the little hurdles. It's great. You got to have support, it seems like, right? It seems like if you just have a course and no support, not so good. If you just have support and no course, not so good. If you just have a course and support and no community, not as good. So we put all three together, and it's been the smartest thing and greatest thing I've ever done. So I learned how to do that. Okay, so number 1, how to create videos and edit videos. Number 2, copywriting, sales, and communication, marketing, okay? And then 3, how to build a course, community, and do weekly Zooms. And then number 4, I learned how to build funnels and websites, because I have to have a place for these videos to go. I have to have a place for me to collect emails so that I can follow up with people. I have to have a place that can demonstrate what it is that we do to solve people's problems. I have to have a place where I can actually collect payment so that they can pay me. So I learned how to do that. Okay? And then I learned how to do email automation, which was literally like one of the most confusing subjects to me at first. I don't know why, and it seems to be for others as well. Maybe it is for you too. But I went deep on this. When I learned how much money you can make in email and how every dollar invested is returning anywhere from 30 to 45 bucks, somewhere in there. It changes all the time. That's why I say that. But it's still ridiculous. It's like the highest ROI channel that I've ever found. And so I create videos like this. I put them out on the social media networks. I take this video, I'll chop it up into pieces and put it on the short form social media networks. I like to go live because it's literally just hanging out with your ideal customer, learning about them, understanding their problems, understanding things like that. And then I will email my list, and I use this value train format where I put the video that I'm emailing to my list on a singular page with a button underneath it that goes to my buy page. It's a very simple thing, but it keeps the distraction levels low and it causes more action in my favor. But it's in their favor because they're going to get help, but it's in my favor because I get the chance to help them. Doing email automations is key because the fortune is in the follow-up. People need multiple exposures to things. You might have seen some of my other videos. Maybe you haven't. Maybe you've been, following me on a different platform. I don't know. But it's at a certain point you're going to say, well, this person seems real, or this person, I like their lifestyle, or this person, I connect with them, or this person I feel like can get me to that next level, or whatever. And then that's through multiple exposures you decide, okay, it's very rare, and a lot of people get this confusion going on, that they're going to do a video one time, send somebody there one time, and they don't do proper follow-up, and then they don't make sales, and they say this stuff doesn't work. When in all reality, you just didn't follow up. You didn't put out enough content. It takes a lot of content. And people say, well, I don't want to work that hard. Well, it's not for everybody. If you want more, you're going to have to do more. If you want nicer things, you're going to have to do nicer things. If you want, to live different, you're going to have to act different. And, I found that even though I learned how to create and edit videos, copywriting, sales, marketing, communication, how to build a course, a community, do weekly Zooms, how to build funnels and websites, how to do email automations, I still had to be consistent, right? Because nobody can do my push-ups for me. I had to consistently learn how to show up to my email, show up at the end of the day to my marketplace, to my community. I had to show up each day and create a better course each day, because those are the 3 big things. You're constantly iterating your message. You're constantly making your message laser sharp so that the people that have the problem that you can solve actually can understand that you can solve it, and they understand how it works. Number 1. Number two, you're constantly making offers. If you're not making offers, you're not making money. So we have to constantly do that every day. And we can systemize that stuff and put it in a place where we can offload it to, automated systems and things like that. Number three is you're constantly improving your product. Your product is everything. You want a good marketing campaign? Make an incredible product and people will tell people about it. We get more people signing up for Build Lab just because other people in Build Lab are telling people about it. It's something where I'm just giving you everything I got because I want you to be able to make money in a way that you like to make money. I wish somebody would have shared Build Lab with me when I was like 18 years old because I struggled through a lot of crap, which made me stronger. I don't regret anything. I could have made millions of dollars more if I'd have just learned about this stuff sooner. So that's where I get excited about sharing this with you, because maybe you're in a place where you're in that 9 to 5, you don't like it. Maybe you're not making the kind of money you want to make. Maybe your business, you've tried to start an online business, but it's not working for you. And there's probably just some simple adjustments that you need to make. And so that's why I created my program Build Lab, which is only $97 a month, or you can join at half off, at 50% off of that for $597 a year. So very inexpensive. And I made it that way because I wanted to make it accessible to people. I've charged $5,800 for this. I've charged $9,800 for this. But I'm just in for the long haul, and I want to help people down the road. At the end of my day, when I'm on my deathbed, I just want to look back and be like, man, I helped thousands and thousands of people to make more money doing what it is that they love to do from where they want to do it with the people they want to do it with, and they enjoyed their life more. So I hope these 5 things helped you. And I hope that you pulled something from this, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this format, please let me know. And if you want to learn more about Build Lab, you can go down in the description. And honestly, the world is going this way. If you look up like the e-learning industry, if you just go, what is the e-learning industry next 5 years look like? Go Google that. You'll be very surprised how much it's growing and how big it's going to be. But if you don't know how to do something, how can you do it? Right? So people are going to want to learn how to do things. And I, love helping people make money. Other people like helping people with their relationships. Other people like helping people with their health. And those are the 3 big markets. So you're going to go into business, you're likely going to be in one of those 3 markets. It's just how are you going to do it? And then just get to work and be consistent and show up. I'm not wearing a suit and tie. That's why I do this business. I don't want to wear a suit and tie every day. I don't mind it, but I don't want to. I can be wherever I'm at and do this. I just need my camera. Just need my phone. Okay? And that might be attractive to you. And you can make a lot of money doing this. I've been able to have a really great lifestyle. And it just keeps getting easier and better, not because it's getting easier and better, although it is at a certain point, because the softwares are getting easier. It's easier to make things. It's easier to do stuff because the software is better. But you have to practice this stuff. You have to practice making videos. I have made so many videos, and a lot of them sucked. Heck, you might think this one sucks. But the point is you have to practice it. And I'll leave with this. I seen a video last night where Kobe Bryant was talking about how people come to him and say, man, you look so cool, calm, and collected out there on the court. And he goes, it's because I've done that one thing that you see thousands of times. So he goes, it's just another time.
The confidence comes from preparation. So when the game's on the line, I'm not asking myself to do something that I haven't done thousands of times before, right? So when I'm prepared, I know what I'm capable of doing, I know what I'm comfortable doing, and I know what I'm not comfortable doing, right? And so in those moments, if it looks like I'm ice cold or not nervous, it's because I've done it thousands of times before. So it's one more time.
And that really hit me, and it might help you to think too. It's like, yeah, I know I have to create videos and stuff like that. Well, the longer you wait to get better at it, the longer it's going to be. So you have to create videos every day. Kobe Bryant wasn't good at basketball at the start. He had to practice that stuff. But he's like, I've done all these things thousands and thousands and thousands of times. So when they ask me to do it in the game, it's effortless and it makes me look like I'm cool, calm, and collected. because I've just done it so much. Those 5 things that I talked about, email automations, I've done so much of that. It's just, it gets easier for me. And it will for you too. How to build funnels. I've built thousands of funnels. Okay? You know, getting on weekly Zooms. You know, since we've been doing this, I've done like 700 Zoom calls. You know, the courses. I've built tons of courses. You know, creating and editing videos. We do it all the time. Copywriting. I've talked to my camera and my email and I'm just talking to you. Do you notice how I'm not like, you guys? I'm talking to you. And that's the thing that you'll get good at. You'll learn how to do. So I hope this helped you. I'll see you in another video. Those are the 5 things that I learned that make me money every day. And if you want to learn more about Build Lab, just go down in the description. All right, I'll see you in the next one.